All right, guys, we are hiking out of Gooch Mountain Shelter, headed uphill this morning. This would be our day 5. I got Miss Carrie behind us. And how was the stay, Carrie?
It was good.
It was good?
Yep.
We definitely had some coyotes come up close, which was pretty cool. It sounded like the mama was teaching the puppies what danger was, because they came up quietly about probably 2 or 3 in the morning. Got really close without barking, and then they all went crazy, and then she shut them down, I guess, and they just left quietly. But we definitely heard things all night long. But we had a good stay. Got a little cold this morning, but that's because we're not using our sleeping bags. But anyway, we're headed uphill first thing.
What about Dawn and Inga?
What's that?
What about Dawn and Inga?
Go ahead.
Met Dawn and Inga from Mississippi. They're hiking up to Blood Mountain and back.
They're super nice, so we stopped and talked to them for a while. And they were the only people. They came in right around dark to the shelter, and they're the only people that we saw, so kind of had the run of the place. All right, I'm gonna shut it off for a little while so we can make some miles. We got 8 miles to do today to get up to Lance Creek. So we'll get back with you. See ya.
You're walking on Celebrity Trail.
What are you doing?
Okay, we are coming out of Gooch Gap, and we're walking along a ridge. I'm gonna stop because I'll get dizzy. You can't hardly tell it, but that's pretty steep downhill. You can kind of see some other mountains through the trees. Hey, Trevor.
Hey, pulling up the rear.
Just taking it slow. But yeah, this is not a bad section of the trail, not too rocky or rooty.
It's definitely hotter today.
Yep, more humid. Oh, I spoke too soon. Anyway, not a bad hike. Just, ooh, see, that's a pretty steep down there. Yep. So not bad. I'm sure
Be a long fall.
if this was winter, you probably get a great view right here. But hard to see. Looks a little hazy from here. All right, we'll turn it back on when we see something.
All right, we are on No Name Mountain, and it is kicking our butts. It is straight up, and we've been going up and up and up. So we've been stopping about every 500 feet and just catching our breath. And it's hotter today, so I think we climbed bigger mountains yesterday. But I can tell you, now that it's hotter and we've got a day on our legs already, you can really feel it. So we're just slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, but I guess nothing worth doing is ever easy. But we could use some downhill. All right, I'll check in with you when I can breathe.
Okay, have a little bit of a view. You see way down in the valley, there's some kind of big farmhouse.
Beautiful house down there.
You can kind of see.
Hazy view, kind
Yep,
of hazy.
a little bit of a haze, but you can see
Little
pretty
Smoky
far
Mountains.
back there.
Yeah, if the trees weren't there, you could see
bet in the winter this is a good view.
Beautiful view.
All right. Break time's over. Trek on.
What are you playing, Carrie?
That's all for the Georgia fans out there. Going downhill. Sometimes that's harder than going uphill. Woo! Rocky Top Tennessee. Looking for a moonshine still. Strangers may come down from the whoa. Melody. Oh, Rocky Top, dirt to Rocky Road far. That's my own, Rocky Top, get their corn from the yard. Rocky Top,
We're climbing Ramrock Mountain.
listening to ABBA.
How is it, Mom? It's a little more of a butt kicker.
Technical,
Yeah,
but doable.
definitely a lot slower. A little more technical and uphill. But all mountains are uphill. But some are spread out. This one's kind of straight up. So we'll see if we have a view when we get up there. All right, I want to video this real quick. This is on the trail going up Ramrock. And if you see these rocks right here, they have put these in here as water diverters. That way the water doesn't keep going down the trail. And I swear to you, they put these things in like every, I don't know, 500 feet or 1,000 feet. And I can't imagine the work they put in to put those things in and come up here. Some of them are made out of wood, some of them are rocks, but they do a fantastic job maintaining the trail. So that makes the water divert off this way instead of going down the trail, down the mountain, which is really cool because you can't really tell in this how steep it is, but there's Carry way up there. It's pretty steep, so when it rains, you get a lot of water down here. So anyway, I got better catch up. Bye. All right, you can probably tell I'm out of breath, but we made it to the top of Ramrock Mountain. So I think we got a view that we can get out here and enjoy. Let's see what we got. Oh my.
Oh, damn.
Watch your step.
Money shot.
Holy mackerel. That's the best one of the trip.
Woo, money shot for sure.
Wow. So quiet too.
Dang, it's pretty.
Mountains as far as you can see.
Wonder what direction we're looking.
Towards heaven.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, I think we're gonna take a little break, get a drink of water, and then we'll start down Ramrock. And my guess is we have about another 5 to go for the day, but I'll have to look it up and see. So haven't eaten lunch yet, so we'll have to find a lunch spot, and we'll just figure all that out here in a minute. And it is starting to cloud up. You can see these clouds are getting dark in a hurry. 40% chance of rain we just looked up, so we might be hiking the last part of the day in the rain. I don't know, but it can't be any harder than hiking in July up a mountain. So if they give us a little rain, we'll probably feel good. What do you think?
Breeze feels good.
Yeah, it does feel awesome. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, we stopped to eat. We're on a mountain right before Highway 60. We're about 4 miles from our shelter. We got another really big mountain to climb, but right now we're focused on lunch and where we're gonna get water. What you putting on there, Carrie?
Peanut butter and honey.
Peanut butter and honey. And it is delicious. We found us a nice shady spot. Actually, the rocks go way up the hill here, but it's a nice shady spot. And we needed it, like our backs were starting to hurt. All that.
I was just looking down constantly.
Yeah, looking down, you kind of get this crank in your neck, that kind of thing. So it's nice to stop and get some water, get some food. And we got a pretty nice view. We're looking off over down the mountain. But I guess our biggest concern is it's hot. So we got to manage our water. So we've drank about half our water supply. Carrie hasn't drinking as much.
I got another 2 liter.
So I've drank half of mine. Carrie's almost drank half of hers.
But we got another whole 2 liters left.
That would be half.
Huh? Oh. I thought you meant half of the bottle.
So that's the biggest thing. And like, we were supposed to have 2 water supplies up here on this mountain, and both of them have been dry. So we've got 2 more on the next mountain, and the reports are that one of them is okay. So we'll see what happens. But it kind of makes you, unintentionally, you kind of start drinking less water. And when you drink less water, you get cramps and you get to feeling bad. So we're trying to still drink water, but
we're not cramping or feeling bad yet.
No, we're not cramping or feeling bad, but we're trying to stay ahead of it. We're putting electrolytes in our bottles, but we're just concerned that that would be something we wouldn't want to do, is run out of water out here. So we're looking in the next 2 miles, we should at least have a good water source, we hope, but we have to climb a big mountain to get to it. But that's okay. It's the last one of the day. And you can't hike Georgia without hiking Georgia. So you have to actually do the walking, you have to do the hiking.
It'll be worth it.
It'll be worth it. So, all right, I'm gonna cut you loose. We're gonna finish lunch, get these packs back on us, and we'll have 3.8 miles left for the day with 1 big mountain and a water stop. And then we'll come into Lance Creek. And we'll see how Lance Creek is. Reports are that there's a lot of dead trees in the tenting area there, and we might want to hike just a little bit past it. Is a road bed with some tent sites that are a little safer. So we'll check that out too. All right, tell them bye, Carrie. We'll see them in a little while.
He's on the uphill.
Hey, just real quick, what she told me was she was never going to film on this trip while she was eating.
Oh, I forgot.
And I just got her while she was eating. See ya.
Okay, we're at Woody Gap. Just came down from behind the sign, fixing to go across the road.
Run, popcorn, run.
With Frogger. Now, going over to the bathroom, take advantage of the facilities, and then figure out where to go from there.
I'm pretty sure we're hiking up Preacher's Rock. It is a hard one.
It's steep.
Super steep, isn't it? It tricked us with that celebrity trail to start out with. Oh. Come on up here and take a break.
Yep. On my way.
It's kind of technical too. Yes. Last little bit and you'll get a breeze. I hope so.
Okay. Looks like Preacher's Rock.
I haven't been up there yet, so I don't know.
Holy moly. That is a money shot.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Holy cow.
Sounds on fire.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
What an amazing view. It took a lot of work to get here though, didn't it?
Ooh-wee.
That was, I would say that was harder than sassafras.
Yep.
Look at the valley. The valley's beautiful. How awesome is that? What do you say, Mom?
We made it.
Conquered it. You want to sit down for a minute?
I'm afraid I won't get back up.
Okay, we'll keep going.
But we need to take a picture.
All right. What you doing, Carrie?
It's spa day.
It's like heaven, isn't it?
Yeah. I made an appointment.
You put your feet in that creek, it's like heaven.
I'm looking for crawdads first, though. Whew, it's cool.
Yes, it is. But it soothes you to your soul.
Oh my gosh.
Holy mackerel, it feels good.
Uh-oh. Losing the crop.
You're going to fall over in the creek.
Ooh, this is hypothermia cold.
Yeah, but it sure is good. Made me feel better.
Oh yeah. That'd be $50.
$50. It's pretty nice. Not a bad way to end the day.
Nope. Sitting in a creek.
Blood Mountain tomorrow.
Do a recap. How many miles?
We hiked 8.1 miles today.
Oh, we didn't look at the time.
And we are at Lance Creek tent sites, which are just primitive tent sites. And we have about 8 miles tomorrow to go over Blood Mountain. So
No privy or no bear box, but they have the bear cables.
So today, I guess, is day 5, the end of day 5, I think. So we have bear cables, no bear boxes, so we'll just hook our food to the cables and raise it up. Last night we had a bunch of coyotes, but not much else. We'll see what happens tonight. And just enjoying it. It was a hard day, but a good day. Carrie played some music and did some dancing. So we'll see if we can do it one more day.
Especially when Rocky Top came in.
Yeah. What do you think, Carrie? One more day?
Yep.
Okay, one more
Maybe
day.
2.
2?
We're getting pizza tomorrow.
Yeah, heck yeah. Okay, over and out.
This is what a hiker spa looks like. You put your feet in the cold stream after you hike. Oops, hang on, I'm about to drop it in the creek. Okay, this is the Lance Creek site. Primitive. No privy, but we have bear bags. Or bear cables, I mean. So we walked down that trail and there's another little creek where we were soaking our feet. Fixing to cook some supper. And kind of neat because there's some blackberries right here. So I might wash off a few of these little ripe blackberries. And then some cute little, I looked it up on my plant ID, and it's garden phlox. The little purple flowers. Our own little garden at the campsite. Anyway, the bear cables are through the woods on those trees there. We met some nice brothers here that are camping. Fixing to cook on that big old stump. Hanging the food bags on the bear cables.
Okay. Should be good.
We'll see if the bears figure it out.